Hey guys, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing this teen mum apartment. It's actually a part of my current household story that I have going. This is one of the situations where I put way too much thought into The Sims. But basically this is the friend of my heir in the legacy challenge. It's not even a legacy challenge, it's just my legacy family. And the heir of that family is friends with the person that lives in this house, and she's a young teen mum, and she lives in this really cute house in San Myshuno. So that's kind of the story about it, and I'm actually ashamed to say how much thought I put into this house. I wanted the storyline to be that, she came from a family that's super supportive, and they really wanted her to succeed, so they really helped her move out. And the furniture I went to say furniture and furnishings, and I just put them together. So the furniture in the house, I really tried to kind of think about as a teenager or a young adult, what furniture would you be able to take with you? So as an example, you'd be able to probably take your bedroom furniture. So you have a bed and all the furniture that would be in your bedroom. But then all the other stuff you'd probably have to acquire somehow. So some stuff in this build really matches, and other stuff doesn't, because I was trying to go for the whole grandma gave me this thing to put in my new house, but I didn't have to buy it, and I just kind of picked up these two chairs from the op shop because they were cheap, and I didn't have to worry about buying them. So I was kind of going for that style. So this house is definitely not matching, and it's also quite cluttered, especially in the kitchen. I just kind of thought, she's young, she's going to be a little bit messy, bit of a messy Bessie. So yeah, I hope that I kind of portrayed the whole teen young mum sort of thing with this build. But I really like how it turned out. I think it's just cute and it's adorable. As I said, some things don't match, so I kind of thought that they'd have gone in and maybe painted the walls, because that's not super cheap, but it's affordable to paint your own house, I think. But the flooring doesn't really match. There's really ugly tiles in the kitchen. I was yeah, probably to retile a house, that's quite expensive. So, they're sticking with the ugly tiles, but they've got nice wallpaper because they went in and painted the whole house themselves. As I said, guys, I put way too much thought in this, an embarrassing amount of thought into this. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, so oh my god, I exercised today for the first time since I got back in Hawaii, and it's I'm ill now just from the exercise. I have a sore throat, my nose is runny, I feel all congested. Exercise, guys, it's not good. So if I just keep coughing or I sound really sniffly, I'm fine, I just exercised, it's all good. Anyway, so I forgot what I was saying, so I'm just gonna move on and talk about something else. I'm gonna talk about this lounge room. So I was kind of thinking maybe the blue lounge came either from a family member, or maybe the two little individual lounges came from a family member, and then she had to go out and buy another lounge. So they don't match, but they semi-match. And then she went out and bought a rug that matched the lounges and the whatever. You see where I'm going with this? It's perfectly matched but mismatched as well, because some things came from home, some things came from here, some things came from there, some things were presents. So it's a little bit all over the place, but it's still nice. Yeah, so the other thing you'll notice is that these people really, really like plants. I like plants. I'm going through a phase at the moment where, because I like plants, my Sims have to like plants. So you're going to see a lot of plants, guys. There are plants everywhere. All my builds at the moment, I'm what should I put there? A plant. And what about there? Just another plant. Plant. Yeah, so it's just a thing that I'm going through. Yeah, so anyway, the house, I just think it turned out really cute. I love how it's cluttered, and I don't know, I really feel it does look like a younger person would live here, and especially a younger person with a kid. So I tried to put a few little toys around and all that kind of stuff. I also, the Sim, the mum in this household is really into art and painting. So I end up in the dining room in a little bit putting a little artist area. So there's a lot of paintings around the house, and I tried to pick ones which looked like someone actually painted them. And I kind of thought, yeah, like, you know, if I was a painter, if I could actually do art properly instead of my stick figures, I would totally decorate my own house with my own art. So I kind of thought that that made sense. And yeah, so I kind of put a few extra paintings in there and was pretty heavy-handed with all those because I just felt like it suited the space. Yeah, also I love this little ladder thing. I use it pretty often. I think it is adorable. I wish that like I had one in real life. Like when I get my own place, I'm getting one of those ladders and I'm filling it with all of my pot plants because that is just, that's my thing. Anyway, we're in the dining room now, and I kind of made all the dining rooms, like the dining table and chairs, match pretty well because I was like, yep, you know, no one could give her a dining table, so she had to, you know, go out and buy her own. So that's why that kind of matches. But then the rest of the furniture doesn't really match, like the dining table as much. I did a few little like color swatch changes as I went along. And a little bit off camera and stuff just to kind of go with the storyline that I was going with, because I imagined that when this Sim lived in her, like in her parents' house, she had this really big, beautiful bedroom with all of this really nice white furniture. So this desk, I'm imagining, came from her old bedroom, and also the bookshelf that I placed before, I'm imagining that that came from her old bedroom as well. Do you see what I mean? I put so much thought into this, like a problematic amount of thought, like. Does anyone else put this much thought into their builds? Like, please tell me that you do and make me feel better, because at the moment I feel kind of like a little bit crazy, not gonna lie. So, yeah, I'm putting the little painting area here, and okay, this is how much thought I put into this build. I actually fully furnished the bedroom with all of the, I put the bookshelf and the painting area and the desk. I put all of the furniture in a room just to make sure that the amount of furniture that I was using for this build wasn't like too much furniture, because I had to make sure that, like, in real life, in real Sims life, that all of the furniture that came from her old bedroom would actually fit in a bedroom. Like, guys, I'm crazy. I'm mad. Anyway, we're doing the said bedroom now. So yeah, whatever furniture didn't fit in here, she put in the dining room. Like, as I'm like saying all this, I'm like, girl, you're crazy. You're crazy. Which is true, but anyway, yeah, so this room is not like super duper like cluttered or furnished, I guess, because yeah, I'm just imagining that there's just not enough furniture. So it's kind of like what I was going for. I think I was going for like cluttered in like decoration items, but not so much cluttered in furniture, because in reality, like, I was going for more messy. So to portray like a messier house or like a lived-in house, I think you have to put a lot of clutter, but not necessarily a lot of furniture. So yeah, like that's my thinking of it anyway. And that's what I kind of did. So yeah, I also really hate these windows. I hate them. I think they're the worst windows in the game. They're horrible. And the curtains never fit them. So we're just going to pretend that those curtains look a lot better than what they actually do look like, because really they don't look great. But hey, we're pretending. I do that a lot in the game. I'm like, that swatch doesn't match. Let's pretend. Because like sometimes it doesn't look good together, and I can't find something else that I want to use. So I just have to pretend. I also went for like a cool little purpley theme in this room, and I used that like cherry blossom painting. I never use it because it's always too big, and then I realized I can size it down and it looks amazing. I also put that little crib in the room because I kind of thought, like, you know, it's just an old crib in there from when the baby was a bit younger, because at the moment the mum is a young adult and the baby is a toddler. Like, that's their age groups at the moment, but obviously they would have started off a lot younger. So sorry about the little weird change in voice right now. I actually had to go and look at an open home. So I went to look at an open home, and I'm recording the rest of this voiceover the next day. So it all sounds a little bit different. I also have my dog now with me. He's playing with like a tennis ball. So if you hear any noises, that's what that is. Yeah, so anyway, we're currently doing the bathroom, and I'm having like some memory loss. I don't know what I said about the bathroom yet, but I kind of did like a laundry bathroom kind of thing because I thought, yeah, you know, like it's not the biggest apartment, so yeah, you know, laundry bathroom kind of thing. And then after this bathroom, we're going to go into the toddler room, like right now. And I tried to just clutter this up and make it like so decked out and jazzy and cluttered and fun and all that kind of stuff, because I just felt like this mum would spoil her kid, like totally 100% spoil her kid, and kind of go a bit overboard with the furnishing. So to start off with, I put like a normal kid's bed, just because I like to do that, because then when the toddler, turns into a kid, you don't have to like totally change the whole room. You just literally put the bed in, because the room is designed for the kid's bed rather than the toddler's bed. So I put the toddler bed in like at the very end of the video rather than like at the start. Yeah, and I was just having a little bit of trouble because this room had like a lot of empty wall space. So I was just trying to put like tall furniture and short furniture, because you see, the thing is, if you have a lot of wall space, I personally think it can look a bit odd sometimes if you have like 4 walls just full of paintings. So I find that a way to combat that extra wall space is things like wall shelves. That really helps a lot. And then also putting like tall pieces of furniture which take up the wall space without using too many paintings. Like, it's okay, I think, to have paintings on all the walls, but you can't just have like 4 empty walls that are just completely filled with paintings. Like, you have to fill it with other stuff. So on every wall, I tried to at least put some tall piece of furniture or shelving just to combat that extra space. I need to stop saying combat. Anyway, I also did this like little shelf thing above the bed. I was trying to make it look kind of like a built-in kind of thing, but I mean, it's kind of hard with The Sims because you don't have like built-in bed things, but you can get them like where like the shelves are built into the bed and everything. So I kind of just did my best, and I think that it turned out really cool. I really like the clutter that I used. A couple of the items are probably a little bit too old for a toddler, but they'll be perfect for when the toddler turns into a kid, so it doesn't really matter. And like, I don't know, it's just clutter items. Like, there's only so much that you can use, so I just put in what I felt I could use. I tried to put in like a few little handmade looking things that maybe like the toddlers brought home from daycare, or I don't know, like preschool, or I don't know, whatever like toddler thing they're going to. And I also put a plant in there because this mum loves plants, and I imagine like her kid would then be like, "Mummy, I want a plant like you." Wow, again, why did I put so much thought into this? Why? It's kind of embarrassing. Yeah, so I put heaps of toys in this room as well. And I had to put that little potty training chair in because it's something that I forgot to originally put in, so I just quickly shoved it in there. I also went with like the kind of creamy, pinky, pastel-y colours for the bedroom, which is cute. And I didn't put a computer in this room right away. I just put like a desk with like a few little drawing supplies on it, because I kind of just thought like at this stage, the kid does not need a computer. I'll put that in there later. Like if you want to put that in there later or something. I also found that like this wall I was having some trouble with, because again, there was just so much like empty space, and I didn't know what to put there. So I do get there in the end with some paintings, and I moved those butterfly light things over to the other wall because I just thought that it kind of looked better over there. So it is like a little bit of a process, but in the end I get there. As I said, it was just like a little bit of fiddling and stuff. I think that this room would be really cool if you had like a like twins in this room. I think that 2 beds would look really, really good. Or if you just put like a double bed in there. For like a smaller needs TLC apartment, like it's definitely got enormous sized bedrooms, which is pretty good. Yeah, so I nearly finished the build now. This is like the last room, so I'm going to go now leave you with some music and some screenshots. So thank you all so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope to catch you all next time. Bye, guys!